In this video, I will discuss the Navagrahas, what they are and what they represent. Nava means 9 and graha means planet. Thus we have the 9 planets of astrology. So graha actually means to grasp, implying that the planets grasp us or they have a hold on us. Graha comes from the word grahana, which means to eclipse. These objects eclipse our minds and they grasp our essences. So each of these planets have specific meanings and significations for us as they emit certain energies as heavenly bodies that I will go over in this video. The Navagrahas are Surya, the sun, Chandra, the moon, Buddha, Mercury, Shukra, Venus, Mangala, Mars, Guru, which is Jupiter, Shani, which is Saturn, Rahu, which is the north node of the moon, and then Ketu, which is the south node of the moon. So those are the 9 Navagrahas. Of these 9, the sun and the moon are the 2 luminaries. The sun is a star or a ball of fire at the center of the solar system in which all the planetary bodies orbit, and the moon is a rock that emits no light of its own but reflects the light of the sun. So the qualities of the moon are seen as having a reflective and internal nature, while the sun has a powerful and radiant external nature. The sun gives and the moon receives. Thus they represent the masculine and feminine qualities, and they also represent our cosmic parents as the mother and the father. The sun and the moon only travel in a forward motion through the ecliptic. They are sattvic energies and they are spiritual in nature. Rahu and Ketu are the shadow points along the ecliptic. They are not actual planetary bodies. They're potent axis points that cause the eclipses of the sun and the moon. As axis points, they're always 180 degrees away from each other, and they continually move backward through the zodiac. They are karmic in nature, and they are responsible for our soul's entry into this world, as well as our exit from it. They show us where our soul has been and where it's going. So then the 5 remaining planets are the Panchagrahas. So those are the 5 planets. Pancha means 5, and graha again means planet. So they represent the Pancha Tattva, or the 5 elements of nature. Buddha, which is Mercury, represents the Prithvi Tattva, which is the earth element. Shukra, which is Venus, represents the Jala Tattva, or the water element. Mangala, Mars, represents Agni Tattva, or the fire element. Shani, Saturn, represents Vayu Tattva, or the air element. And Guru, which is Jupiter, represents the Akasha Tattva, or the ether element. So we have earth, water, wind, fire, and ether. These are the 5 elements of the planets that are seen in nature. Additionally, we have the sun and Ketu, which also express the Agni Tattva, the fire element. And also the moon expresses Jala Tattva, which is the water element. And then Rahu expresses the Vayu Tattva, which is the air element. So it's interesting to note that Akasha Tattva, or ether, could not descend to the Bhuloka from the Bhuvaloka. The Bhuloka is the earth plane, and the Bhuvaloka is the atmospheric plane which the celestial beings move. So on the Bhuloka, the earth plane, we have earth, water, wind, and fire. But then on the Bhuvaloka, we have the remaining ether that did not descend. Whereas the sun and the moon only move forward in a continual direction, and Rahu and Ketu only move backwards in that direction, the 5 planets move through the zodiac in both a forward and backward direction, meaning that from the Earth's perspective, the planets appear to move backward, although they don't really. It's an illusion created by the speed of the Earth in comparison to the speed of the other planets, all orbiting around the sun. Either way, the takeaway here is that the Pancha Tattva all station retrograde and direct at certain times. So these are the Navagrahas and their basic corresponding elements that make up the existence of life. In other videos, I will discuss specific indications of each planet individually, but in this video, I just wanted to do a general introduction. So thank you for watching.